Do you remember the 2021 era of Piggy? Back in the days when Dexter playz and Red Ninja used to make Piggy videos. But where are they now? In this video I'm going to be going over that question. Starting off with the most well-known Piggy YouTuber, Kreekcraft. He was the YouTuber who got me, and most likely you, into Piggy. If you are invested enough into Piggy, you most likely watched his videos consistently. He undoubtedly used to be the Piggy YouTuber. And to be honest, his content had a charm to it, which his fans from around that era connected to. He also had a series on his, at the time, second channel, which became a staple of this era of his channel. And to be honest, Kreek abandoning that channel and his Timmy series kind of embodies him moving on from that era. And he says the reason why he doesn't make Timmy videos is because they take too long, but to be honest, I don't see that at all. But anyway, nowadays he makes content that appeals to a much more general audience, and because of that, he's much more successful than ever. And nowadays, his content is fine. He mostly does inoffensive drama videos. I think the main issue that Piggy fans have with Kreekcraft's content nowadays is that he focuses on things that appeal to a Gen Alpha audience. And because fans from the Piggy era have gotten older, it doesn't appeal to them. If you really think about it, Kreekcraft moving on from Piggy was never the problem in the first place. So, with Piggy fans disliking his newer content, at its core, there was a validly subjective issue that people had that got lost in translation with a whole bunch of non-issues. On top of that, he returns to Piggy from time to time occasionally, and when he does, it feels like 2021 again. Especially when Pig64 was a big thing this year. But nowadays, I don't really see myself watching Kreekcraft's newer content nearly as much as I did back in the Piggy days. Anyway, on to the next YouTuber. Pghlfilms is one of the most well-known Piggy YouTubers, who has by far the most well-known and influential Piggy series of all time. And for its time, when you compare it to other 2021 and 2020 Piggy animations, it was certainly ahead of its time. But nowadays, we have animators that can animate just as well as Pghlfilms were influenced by him. Especially a YouTuber like Snookums, who surpassed Pghlfilms' animation quality. But unfortunately, not too long ago, he was accused of some pretty disgusting things in a Discord around minors. And the reason why this is so divisive in the first place, and the fact that people are more lenient about it, is because he didn't really do anything to deem him a full-on predator. But nowadays, he still does his Piggy RP film series. He doesn't upload Piggy videos as often. He focuses more on Baldi's Basics related videos. And his reputation in the community nowadays is quite divisive. Anyway, onto a YouTuber that is a lot more respected in the community. In my opinion, I think that Devoun is the best non-animation Piggy YouTuber, mainly due to his entertaining videos and personality. And I heavily respect that he's able to keep his videos still really entertaining even when he's not doing Piggy videos. And nowadays, Devoun is still my favorite Roblox YouTuber. Anyway, let's talk about Dexter playz. YouTubers like Dexter playz, Red Ninja, and the Mega Mosho define the early 2021 era of Piggy for me. Nostalgia-wise, I think Dexter playz' Timmy series embodies that era of Piggy. Heck, that series even got me passionate about the concept of Piggy YouTubers teaming up. But just like Kreekcraft, after Piggy Book 2 storyline ended, Dexter playz and Red Ninja moved on to Sonic Speed Simulator. Now, if Sonic Speed Simulator wasn't a simulator, I would have kept watching their content. The problem is that it's a simulator game, and after the NFT situation with Pet Simulator X, it solidified my opinion that I don't like Roblox simulator games in general. Nowadays, his videos don't really appeal to me. It is cool to see him do a Piggy video very recently, and it shows that he hasn't entirely abandoned Piggy, but in my opinion, the content that he makes nowadays is a drastic decline in comparison to the solid storylines that he used to make. Anyway, onto Red Ninja. Red Ninja, who is Dexter Playz' brother, was another prominent Piggy animator from around that time period. But what differentiates Dexter and Red is that Dexter had a slightly more serious tone to his animations, but Red Ninja stuck to a much more light-hearted tone, with a much more laid-back and comedic protagonist. But by far the most well-known part of Red Ninja was the music videos, which, to be honest, some of them are pretty damn great. On top of that, I really enjoyed the era of Red Ninja's videos that followed a group of Piggy characters based on comment suggestions. But where is his content nowadays? Well, unfortunately, the decline of his content is slightly worse than where Dexter Playz is right now. Nowadays, he makes videos on Pet Simulator 99, and you know how I feel about simulators, including the Pet Simulator games. Anyway, let's talk about a different case. The Mega Mo Show was another YouTuber that was prominent around the 2021 era of Piggy, and a series that was very prominent on his channel is Animating Your Comments, which surprisingly enough, it's still going. Now, my favorite era of his content was the series where Tigry betrays the TSP and joins the Safe Place group. And I also think that the Animating Your Comments videos was pretty good, despite having some cringy elements here and there. But what is his content nowadays? Well, for the most part, he reacts to content farmy animations, but from time to time, he still sometimes does Piggy animations. Although something very interesting to note in my opinion is that I think if Piggy was popular as it was nowadays, some of his newer animations seem to be a glimpse of what it would be like nowadays, whether for better or for worse. Anyway, what do you think of the state of these YouTubers nowadays? Make sure to like and subscribe, and bye!